Yeah, Joe tested it. Right now it's laughing.
Oh, that's, yeah. capture that fast enough. That was ridiculous. What a shot. Yeah, I'm just videoing today. I'm not even going to talk. I'm just going to let the game go. Yeah, I've looked at those things.
It's pretty fun. You can just stand here.
I know, I've thought about that.
How much is it?
I'm going to pull up they got a YouTube page. I want to pull it up and see how it looks. And if it's pretty good, I might
I'll split it with you.
just do that, dude.
That way you can watch the game. What's up, Huff? He's got to play with that. Ice.
Exactly, play.
You gotta play that. You don't want to face that. Good work, Connor. watch, watch. Good work, Jackson. Good stick work. For real. You got it. You really need to take the guy out. No doubt. Doesn't play the touch. He plays the guy.
us a bit outside.
Outside the corner and this.
There you go. Oh my God.
There it is.
Let's go, boys. Great goal there by Gracie, just throwing the hammer on it.
Get up! Get up!
Nice job, Nico.
Get over there! He tripped it right in front of you. Go! Go with Good stop, Calvin! Let's go, Blues!
Let's go, boys. Let's go, Blues. Where was the defense? Two shots, 2 goals. Jesus. Sorry, everybody. It was 3-2 Blues, not 3-2 Sting.
Get over there! Let's go! Come on, let's go. Go! Scoot!
That was awesome.
What do you do?
Egg and trip. Stinger on a power play after a Blues tripping.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Stop, Andrew!
Let's go, boys!
Keep it up, guys! Great hustle! Keep it up!
There it is!
Yeah!
Way to work!
Doing good, Bella?
Bounced off the right hand. Go get it! Go get it! Get up!
Oh! Oh, nice pass there by Nico.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
Tom, do you want to give us a try?
Play smart, guys!
We're trying to get the sound working. I don't know if anybody can hear it. It's been out all game. We're going to give it a go. See if it works. Any sound? Is anybody hearing any sound? 5-2, 8:19 left in the second. Blues on a 4-on-3 right now. Blues down walls on the left side of the zone, battling two Sting players. Getting back quickly is Gracie and Manning. Sting shoot one. Good save by Calvin on the pad. Blues trying to get it back out into the neutral zone, over to the left side of the neutral zone. Sting coming with the puck, trying to get it into the zone. Now we're 4-on-4 hockey. Gracie's able to collect it. He's working around the backside. Shot into Gracie in the back of the Sting player. And then we get up the walls. Moves it across the ice. Neutral zone. Turnover there. Sting coming back the other way. 1-on-4 on the Sting player. He's going to shoot one. Good save by Calvin. On the ice now, Khatib, Kramer, Graf with Dine. Calvin and net. 7:25 in the second. 5-2 Blues. Minute 4 left on the Townsend penalty. 19 seconds left on the Sting penalty. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 19 seconds. Then we'll go to the PK after that. Kramer wraps it around the left side of the blue zone. Sting send it back into the corner. Graf's going to pick it up and wrap it around the right side of the zone. Sting come over to pick it up. They're going to try to shoot one right here. It's going to rip a clapper. Almost redirected. Set wide to the left corner over there. Kramer battling hard in the corner. Dines looking, trying to get it over there too. Out to the defenseman for the Sting. The Sting's going to try to dump it back down low. Kramer's able to collect it. He's going to work it out of the zone. He should just skate it, sends it up to Dine. Dine's going to get to the red line. He should just dump it. He's going to dump it. Smart hockey. Now we're going to go 5-on-4 on the PK for the Blues. Antonio, got to let that alone. Now the Sting come back and cross-check Antonio after a little scrum behind the net. So we're going to go back. We're going to go 4-on-3. 4-on-3 now for the Blues. Protecting a 5-2 lead with 6:39 in the second. 2 minutes on the Sting penalty. 17 seconds left on the Toshin penalty, so we'll go 4v4 now for about 17 seconds. Then we'll go 5-on-4. Kramer working it around on the Blues offensive zone. Dangle, it's knocked out of the neutral zone by tough play by the Sting. Kramer's going to dump it back down on the right side, and they call offsides. Wall's a little early in the zone. Not sure about that call. 5 seconds left on the Townsend penalty. Lauren, is there sound coming through? Walls, Recchia, Gracie, and Kramer out there for the 4v4. Now it's 5v4. Blues on the power play. Walls trying to work it through. Shoots one in front. Recchia's trying to collect it. Covered by the Sting goalie. They're still pushing and shoving by the Sting and the Blues. They're going to take 1-on-1 again. They're going to take off. So we got 1-on-1 going into the box. Refs trying to get control of this game. Now you got it's good. Okay, you got Toshin, Recchia, Fiedler, Gracie, and Kramer on an offsetting. You still got 5-on-4 with a minute 35 because the penalty's offset. 2 Sting in the box currently. Wrap it around the backside with the Sting trying to get it out of the zone. Sting player still battling on the corner on the far side. Oh, send it out, pops up into the neutral zone. Kramer's going to go collect the Blues. Good move by Kramer to get it back out and start working into the offensive zone. Sends it over to Townsend. Recchia tried to get it to, couldn't do it. Sting flip it back in the left side of their defensive zone. Grace is collecting it. He's going to send it over to Kramer. Move it to the middle with the blue. The Sting player blocked it. Sends it in the neutral zone. Sting trying to regroup, send it back into the Blues offensive zone. Fiedler giving chase. Defense are working it back and forth, hitting the guy on the turnaround. There comes Recchi on a turnover. He's going to flip it up with the Sting, block it. Blues still battling in the zone. Grace is trying to flip a shot at that, intercepted by the defenseman for the Sting. Recchi picks it up in the offensive zone. Shoots, and Sting collect it. Now we got another Sting penalty. Sting penalty coming up. You're going to have Creamer and Gracie out there on D. You got Dunaway and Smith coming on the ice. 29 seconds left on the Sting penalty, and then another 2 minutes just pop up there. Offsetting, you still got Walls in the box. With the offsetting penalty. Towson at center, 5-on-3. We're going to send it back to the front. Walking in, and Dunaway's dangling in front. Shot sent wide by Creamer. Gracie's over there to collect it on the left side of the offensive zone. There we go. Nico's Creamer's going to fire one too high up. Sting only able to kick it away. Smith kicks it back out to Gracie. Gracie's looking for room. Oh, off the stick of Smith. They're going to try to get it out of the zone. Tosher comes over to collect it. Smith catches it on the wall. Sends it over to Kramer. Kramer gets a deflected shot. There's a battle of the scrum in front. Dunaway comes out with it. He's going to send it over to Kramer. Kramer's going to work it in the front and then fire one in. Almost on the redirect. Sting's trying to get it back out, get it to the neutral zone. Blue's going to quickly regroup. Over to Toshin. Toshin gets it taken off the stick by the Sting player. He dumps it into the zone. Blue's got to regroup now. They're going to go 5-on-4. Dunaway in a race into the far corner. Tips it back to Toshin, who shoots one off the net. Deflected down. Dunaway's trying to get it in there. Sting still trying to fight the Blues after every single whistle. Got him in this situation in the first place. Walls and number 19 for the Sting come out of the box as the penalty's over. You got Dine, Katib, Nip, Matas, and Graf on a 5-on-4 for the PK. 38 from the box, 44 seconds left. Out to Matas, who's going to walk that in, want to hammer it. Almost on a redirect. Sting got the stick on it, but it went a little wide. Graf's going to walk in, and he's going to shoot one a little too high, but they're able to cover it. And here comes the Sting through the snare, and they're trying to fight everybody. But one of their players smartly comes over and collects and says, knock it off. Sting don't want any more penalties. Number 34 on the Sting really smartly calming everybody down, saying, hey, knock it off. Yeah, Katib, Nip, Dine, Matas, and Graf. Side, left side of the Blues offensive zone. Into the corner it goes. Nip's going to collect it. Sting over there to kind of get on him. Sends it over to Dine. Dine's going to wrap it around. Matas has got to get over there. Sting's trying to get in the neutral zone, and they do. Graf's coming over. 17 seconds left on the one-man advantage for the Blues. Over to Nip. Nip's got the wall. He's going to dump it in deep. We're going to give chase. You got Dine to Katib coming around. Sting trying to work it around the backside of the net, escaping out of the left side of the zone. Nope, they turned away by the Blues. Dine sees him, but sends it out to the defenseman for a shot up top. Blocked shot by the Sting. Sting now on a 2-on-1. Graf's trying to come from behind to get it. Sends it over to the Sting player. Works it and they score. Came right out of the box and fired it left corner on a miscue at the blue line. 5-3 Blues. 2:55 in the second. Face-off center ice, Walls, Recchia, Fiedler, Kramer, Manning on the ice. Recchia's working into the zone immediately as Walls won the face-off. Trying to shoot one corner. Looks, Dealing, lost off the end of the stick. Sting have got it. They're trying to get out of the zone. They do into the neutral zone. Sting coming hard to the front. Getting wide, looking to pass it to number 18. He tries to shoot it, just missed wide. Over to the left side of the Blues defensive zone. Reckia's trying to kick it out. Sting defensively keeps it in. Creamer's working and walking and wheeling and dealing. Recchia pokes it up the stick into the neutral zone. Sting working over the end of the Blues defensive zone shot, but the defenseman's kind of deflected over to the zone. Sting trying to center it, no luck there. Lucas collects it. Walls sends it up the ice to Recchia. Recchia working in wide on the Blues zone. Walls running the front on the dish from Recchia, just off the end of his stick. Walls working the front. Recchia set up shot, sends it across to the middle. Sting able to collect it. They're out of the zone. Over to the right side of the Blues defensive zone. They're wheeling and dealing. You got some fast Sting skaters. Firing a shot wide. Trying to redirect over to the front. Sting, nope. Outside of the left side. Outside the zone now. Here comes Creamer with the puck into the neutral zone. He's wheeling and dealing. 2-on-1. He's going to take it all the way to the house. Fires off the corner. Almost went in. Creamer went coast to coast with it. Just took the puck, skated it right out of the Blues defensive zone. Coast to coast at far corner. I don't think the goalie thought he was going to shoot that the last time he got over. Coming on the ice now, you got Smith, Dunaway, Tauschen, Matas, Gracie. 5-3, 135 in the second. Dunaway sends it back out to the defenseman on the one faceoff. Matas is going to walk it in and hammer it. And then it looks like the goalie just closed his eyes on that one. Just closed his eyes on that one, put his glove up, and it went in. A hard hammer from Matas. Face off right side of the zone. Oh, bad drop. Ref shaking his head. Can't believe what happened. The puck flew 4 feet in the air. They're going to drop it again. There's another crazy drop. Sting going to try to get it out of there. They don't. Smith is able to control the Sting picking up, escaping out the right side over there. Oh no, don't call that one. They didn't. I think they definitely got away with one there. Smith collects it, sends it over. Dunaway's trying to. Oh, what a long pass! And here we go. We got a 2-on-1 here. Dunaway tries to get the shot on Sting defense. We got a stick on it. They're trying to get back out of the zone now again. Smith almost gets it. Dunaway's chucking him down to the neutral zone on the right-hand side. Runs him down, takes the puck away. Matas is able to collect it. He's going to sling it over to the corner. Dunaway over on the support. Tauschen chips it off the stick. And here comes Matas with it now. We're trying to get out of the zone. Sends it over to Tauschen. Wide, but the Sting's going to collect it. And they got offsides on the Sting as they caught the pass and threw it back in the zone immediately. 37 seconds left in the second. 5-3 Blues. Face off. Looks like it's going to be center ice. Nope. Right side of the neutral zone on the front of the Sting home bench. You got Khatib, Dine, and Nip out there. Sting were able to deflect the pass out, keep it in the offensive zone. They're looking to find somebody. Sting was trying to get out of the zone. The defenseman came in and ripped the hammer bomb, and they thought it was offside. Blues fans thought it was offside. It was right there on the line. Out here comes the Sting players, and they're just hammering people on the boards. 0-0 with a shot from the back. I can't believe the ref didn't call it. It was right in front of his face. Now they are going to call a penalty. They are. Oh, no. I don't know what the call is on the icing. Terrible call. We had a cross-check to Khatib over here on the boards. 0-0. He's not even playing hockey. He's just hammering people. Just throwing his shoulders into the boards. Face off left side Blues defensive zone. Antonio Khatib, George Dine, Connor Manning, Jackson Nip, and Hayden Graff. Khatib wins it smartly back, wrapping it around. Over to Nip was Manning. Nip lost the handle as he had pressure for the defenseman. Backhands went out to Dine. Dine tried to get it out of the zone. And that's the end of the second period. And there's another play. He throws a punch. He throws a punch. Hey, he threw a punch. Hey, he threw a punch. He threw a punch and right for you.
Keep punching him in the face.
The refs have lost control of this game. Stinger just cross-checking, punching, hitting people. It's absurd. It's absurd. I don't know why they would take Khatib on that one when Khatib got cross-checked. Then he gets punched in the face, and the kid's just supposed to stand there defenseless and do nothing. It's unreal. St. Louis reffing is abhorrent. I know there's a ref shortage in Illinois, but there's a shortage of intelligence in refs down here. This is unreal. You watch this game back, you literally see the kid get punched in the face. What's he supposed to do? Just take it? Ridiculous. They've lost control of the game. Every time the whistle blows, there's people cross-checking each other, hitting each other, smashing into people. It's like, get control of the game. Face-off center right start of the third period. You got Walls, Fiedler, Recchia. Sting wind it. Walls steps in front of the pass. He's able to block it and keep it into the zone. Recchia is moving the puck. Behind the goalie goes to Sting. Sting trying to keep it in. Sorry, Sting was trying to get it out through the center, through the neutral zone. A couple of whiffs by the Sting player, but they're able to get it in the offense. Their zone over there. Blues got to play a little D here, lift some sticks. There we go. Creamer's got it. He's going to take off through the neutral zone with it. He's moving, wheeling, dealing over to the right side of the corner, tries to move. Able to get it around and shoot for the wraparound. Sends it out to the center. Nobody was there on the center. Nick's able to collect it off the Sting player. Sent wide on a shot by the goalie. Goalie, beautiful pad save on Recchia's shot. Sting working it back out of the zone. Errant pass over to the Blues player who sends it to Recchia. Recchia sends it back to Gracie, who chops one from the point. Walls looking, trying to find out what the best option is. Sends it over to Gracie. Gracie's thinking about it. He's going to walk it in. Nope, that was Creamer. Creamer shot on net. Rebound not collected by the Blues. Manning going to flip it over to the soft ice over there. Walls is going to go get it. He's going to work it around. Sting's going to meet him there in the corner. He's going to need a little help. He's battling one-on-one on the boards over there. Sting player gets it, but Creamer's there on the boards on a beautiful play. But Stinger able to catch up to him and get the puck out of the zone, go to the Sting. They're going to send it wide. Manning's able to collect him. The Sting player was able to flip a shot towards the front. Calvin smartly covered it. We're changing lines. We got Smith, Gracie, Matas, Tauschen on the ice now. Face off on the left side of the Blues defensive zone here. 12-14 in the third. On the tie-up move by Dane. Smith almost walks away with it. They're able to get it. Matas smartly chips it out, goes through the neutral zone into the Blues offensive zone. St. Louis collects it. Dunaway walks away with it. He's driving in front of the shot in front by the net. Oh, man, he strung through two defenders and fired one. Great play by the goalie. Gracie sends it over. So Matas is going to handle one up front, sent wide. Dane collects it up the corner, hits off a Sting defenseman. Sting forced to just fire it into the corner. Puck comes off as Smith shot one. On a zone exit, they caught Tauschen on a tripping call. Terrible call. 50-50 puck, they're both going at it. They're diving and reaching for it, and they call a trip. Blues go on the PK now. We got Walls, Fiedler, Matas and Gracie out there. Toshin in the box. Wolves wins the faceoff. They smartly set it out of the zone. Stinger trying to collect it in the zone. They do. We're going back the other way. Gracie's able to take it off the stick of the Sting player, but another one collects it, fires it, goes behind the net. Matas trying to get it around. Gracie's standing at the post over there in the corner. They're trying to work behind the net. Matas on the Sting player in the back of the corner. He's able to get it off, flips it over to the corner. Walls is looking. Gracie's back there to collect it behind the net. And he's going to chip it around. Sting's going to recollect it. They're going to send it out to their point. They're going to try to shoot one from the point. Now he wraps it around low to keep it in. Sting working behind the net, trying to get something going. Bounces it off, but there was nobody there. Gracie smartly kicks it out. On the 50-50 puck, Walls is able to win it off the defenseman. It goes to the zone. Blues are going to regroup. Dunaway's coming to the ice for Fiedler. Sting trying to get something going with a minute left here in this power play. Blues smartly backing up. Walls giving chase. He dumps it over to the corner. Graff's going to pick it up. He's going to see Dunaway out there. Sends it. Chips over to Walls, and he gets leveled. And they got the call. Walls gets the shot off. Dunaway's going to draw another penalty. We're going to go 4-on-4 on a great wall work over there. Caught it. The Sting player came firing, and he's hitting Walls. Wasn't able to get a great shot off, but got something off. Playing offense here are the Blues. On the ice now are Dine and Katib for Walls and Dunaway. And you got Graff and Creamer over there on D. Caution, 39 seconds left on him. And the Blues will go to a 5-on-4 situation. Power play. Katib wins it back. Creamer's looking. Moving to the center there. Sends it over to Graff on the left side. Graff thinking about it. Sends it over to Dine. Dine's going to roll back out, look around, survey the land, and sends it across to Katib. Katib's able to win it back to Graff. Graff's going to shoot one. Good save by the Sting goalie. Graff trying to go right to the center of him. Now here comes Walls and Recchia for Dine and Katib. Graff's still out there. 17 seconds left on the Toshin penalty, which will then put us in the power play. Walls wins on a quick drop. Graff fires one, kicked away by the defenseman. Walls is trying to collect it in front. Recchia's trying to collect it in front. It goes back behind the net. Recchia's battling over here in the corner. Walls is able to walk away from it as Recchia loosens it. Here comes Walls with a nice pass to center up top to Creamer. Creamer's going to fire one. And then roll for a 6-3. 6-3. Blues on a beautiful shot for Creamer that fell in front. Walls was able to tap it in as soon as it dropped down. Now Blues have got a minute 18 on a man advantage. No? What's going on? So 18's out of the net? Face off center ice, Nip, Petit, Dine, Graff, Creamer, Sting working on the on the left side of the Blues defensive zone. Creamer able to pick his pocket, take it, dealing up the ice. Goes Creamer. Petit working into the zone. He's going to drop it back to Dine. Dine mishandles it a little bit, but Creamer's there to support. Dine's trying to hug the blue line to keep it in. They're able to get it out into the neutral zone, but Creamer's back there to keep it. Walking back in is Creamer. He's going to deal. Shoots, blocked by the defenseman for the Sting. Sting's working around behind the net. Everybody's going crazy. The helmets are stuck together. Katib and the Sting player right in front of the Sting bench. Yes. We thought they were exchanging Snapchat handles, but it turns out their helmets got stuck together. Now Katib's got to take his off in order to get the helmets disconnected. We got them disconnected now. Katib got to put the helmet on. So it's a Sting player. On the ice now, Dunaway, Toshin, Manning, Smith, and Matas. The team gonna go back and get his equipment checked over there. The usual minimum of four Blues coaches on the ice over there. Coach Al holding the clipboard, dialing up a great play here off this face-off. Right side of the Blues offensive zone, 8:50 left in the third, 6-3 Blues. Now we got another equipment issue with the center here at the Sting. He's adjusting his helmet and gloves. Hopefully we'll get to drop the puck here shortly. Sting with the face-off wrap around the backside. Coming outside the left side of the zone. Matas there to cheat up. And then here we go on a 3-on-1. And they missed the shot, man. They played the pass. They missed the shot. Dunner was able to kick it out of zone up to Smith. Smith's going. He's going to work it all the way in. Fires a shot on the backside of the net. Dunner's trying to collect it off of there. Shoots it over to Tasha, but the Stinger able to get it out of the right side of the zone. Over to Manning, who's going to collect it in the neutral zone. Quick regroup. Smith dumps it back into the corner. Dunaway racing back with Tasha. They're going to move it around. Miscue. Sting's able to keep it. Dunaway pops it over to Tasha. Tasha's trying to wrap it. Smith had got to the front. There's the play in front. Tasha trying to send it over to Dunaway. Sting got there. Broke it up a little bit. Dunaway's able to kick it back. Sends it. Tasha on a pass to Smith. What a beautiful goal on the corner. 7-3. That makes up for that one. That was a beautiful play on a pass in the corner. Smith goes right for the far side. (7-3), 7:50 left in the third. Nip gets chase in the offensive zone. The Sting's trying to get it out. They're wrapping it around. They're trying to escape the zone. Khatib over there. Into the neutral zone. Sting trying to get it in to the Blues defensive zone. Send it over 93. Gracie going to survey the land. He's going to skate it through the neutral zone. Takes off on his horse a little bit. Nip smartly stays back to play D. Gracie's trying to wheel and deal in the corner. Sting trying to get it out. They send it to the far side of the zone. Graff's able to keep it in. Now Sting get it out. They shoot it out. Graff's going to collect the neutral zone over to Gracie to Nip. Gracie dumps it into the far corner. The team looking. Sting trying to regroup and send it out. Intercepted by Nip. Nip on a chip pass over to Khatib. Khatib's trying to get something going. Sting have it. Khatib actually pulls it away from him. Sends it across to Nip on a beautiful centering pass. And Nip sent it wide. Recchi was in front screening the goalie. It's a beautiful shot by Nip, just a little bit over the far corner. Battle in the corner. Recchi is trying to walk away with it. Khatib actually does. Gets a little shove for his effort, but the Sting are able to pull it out and working into the Blues defensive zone. He's going to try to toe drag release. That doesn't work. Good defense by Matt. Tip pass by Wallace as Matt picked it out. It's Recchi on a one-on-one. He's going to fire one. Shot into the goalie. He's forced to make a save. Nope. It kicks it around to the backside. Gracie's giving chase. They're trying to get it out. The Sting working through the neutral zone. Nick coming in there and bumping into some people. But the Sting is coming away. Getting into the right side of the zone. Wallace giving chase. Over on the right side of the corner, 3 Blues players. Recchi is able to come away with it after Wallace battled in the corner. Fever coming to the neutral zone. Back checking hard of the Sting. Recchi kicks it across. Into the zone. Nice pass by the Sting to get it to the guy, but Matos is able to connect it. He's going to chip it off the boards. Sting are going to regroup in the Blues offensive zone, try to get it back out. Stepping up is Kramer, who's going to get it in. He's going to chop it into the Wallace gives chase. Fiedler back. They're going to try to go up the walls. Nip's there. Nip wins the battle on the boards, gives it over to Wallace. Wallace is working and dealing in the front, poked away by the Sting defenseman. Kramer's there. He shoots one. Sent a little wide. It's a little short. Matas over there to collect it to keep it in. Fiedler's working, wheeling and dealing. Nip's still there. with the handles and the dangles. It gets just pulled down from behind, and they're going to call it. They're going to call it. Don't get any extracurriculars. Let's go. There's a shot by Creamer as they just pulled Nip down from behind. Blues are going to go to power play with 4:42. 7-3. Cross checking the backs what the call is. You got Khatib, Dine, Nip, Manning, Graf on the ice. Power play face-off left side of the Blues offensive zone. 4:42 in the third. Khatib wins it over to Nip. Manning's going to send it across. Graf going to back over to Manning. Hooked away by the Sting defenseman. Here comes the Sting up, trying to go for a short. He sent it wide. Graf's over there to collect it. Chips it away. Sting trying to set up shop again. They're going to dump it back down deep. Khatib collects it, sends it over to Nip. Nip's going to get into the zone. He's going to flip one over to the corner. We're going to chase here. Khatib working through traffic. Got a battle over there. Dine's able to collect it as Khatib was caught by two Sting players on a shot by Graf. Sent wide by the Sting goalie. Nip's going to work down in the deep. Sends it over to Khatib. Khatib on the give and go. Oh, but it went all the way to Manning. Manning's going to get it down in the soft area. Khatib's got to get over there and get it. Trying to escape is the Sting. They reverse it back out, try to go back out. Stepping up is Graf. He kicks the puck to keep it in the zone. Sends it over the corner, but the Sting block it back out of the neutral zone. Far right, far left side. Here comes the Sting entering the zone. You got one on the shorty looking for it. Nope. Sent away by Connor. Connor Manning pokes it away as the Sting sends a shot. Stinger keeping the zone. Sustained offensive pressure here. Manning is able to chip it away. Khatib's going to pick it up. 37 seconds left. There's Nip all the way over there. Khatib sees him and hits him on a beautiful play. Nip just whips one at the front. We're going to have face-off on the left side of the zone over there. Smith, Tauschen, Dunaway, Gracie, and Creamer out there. 27 seconds left on the power play for the Blues. 3:09 in the third, 7-3. Smith working it out of the corner there. Shot on the goalie in the far corner. Good cover by the goalie. Smith going for the angle low off the pads. Smart play. Smart shot. Create a rebound, but they were able to cover it. Face off again. Wins it back to Smith as Tauschen. Dunaway circling in the front. Gracie flips one. Almost comes loose a little bit, but there, Sting were there. Gracie's going to drop another one. It's going to go behind the net. Dunaway's going to have to roll to get that one. He's got two Sting on him, turns it over there. They're coming out of the zone. Shot off on the turnaround, and then Gracie chipped him after he took an extra shot at our goalie. And now they're calling offsetting penalties. With Gracie and number 91 from the Stinger going into the box. .234 in the third. Smith, Dunaway, Tauschen on offsetting. We're in a 5-on-5 here. Face-off win, but they're able to pick it up with a Sting. The Smith was coming over to get it. Working it around the defensive zone. Creamer's got it. He's going to send it up to Dunaway. Dunaway's going to go wide. Sends it over to Smith. Oh, there was a defenseman there. Smith almost had it. He was looking. They saw it. Dunaway driving to the front. Goes to the corner with Smith. He's going battling out of the corner against the Sting. Dunaway and Smith. Got the puck. Dunaway walks out with it. Sends it out smartly to the point. Kramer's going to fire one. Kicks down by the Sting defenseman. Reach on the way. Connor's going to shoot one. There's another rebound. Norway's trying to get it off, but there's too many legs, and Smith is in there too. They're going wide, and they're coming into the zone of the Sting. They're trying to wheel and deal. He works around two guys, shoots one, sails it over the top of the net. Sting able to keep it in, sustain pressure behind the net. Creamer's there. Sees Dunaway. He's going to skate. There's Tosh in weak side. He's able to keep it on his stick. Tosh on a beautiful little. Oh, and Dunaway missed. That's Tosh tried to send it to Smith. Smith shot it, and the puck came loose, and Dunaway hit the post. Sting working out of the behind on the defensive zone over there. Send it out to Dunaway. Dunaway's stick is being held over there in the corner. He's still battling. Nice play by Graf. He's able to pick the guy off. And then they come over to the corner, win the battle on the side there. Matas kicks it out. There's an elbow to the head. Nobody's calling out at this much time left. 38 seconds left in the game. Over to Tosh, who puts it in the neutral zone. They're just trying to hit people. Smith is there. Toshin gets it. He's trying to get it over to Smith. Smith is working through into the zone now. He's going to come in. We got Sting coming to the right side, trying to wheel and deal in front. Turned away by the Blues. Montas over there had a good defensive play. Into the corner it goes. Dine working out of the corner. Smith is able to collect it. And on a great individual effort through two people, knocks a couple of people down, and that's the game. 7-3. Blues win.